Hello everyone, welcome back to Ravi's biology classes. Kingdom Monera. When we talk about this kingdom, we should understand that it is the first category of the living organisms which was classified as per R.H. Whitaker and as per the five kingdom classification goes on. So, what was the basis of classifying these organisms and putting them under Kingdom Monera? The basis of classification of Kingdom Monera is the cell type. So, when we talk about the classification of these organisms on the basis of the type of cells, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. What are prokaryotic? Prokaryotic are those type of cells which do not have a proper nucleus, and just opposite of it, eukaryotic cells have well defined nucleus. Right? So, the prokaryotic cells, they are said to be the most primitive type of cells present on this earth, and thus the first of the living organisms also were said to be the prokaryotic. Now let us understand which type of cells or which type of organisms would come under the prokaryotic cells. Or we all have heard about bacteria, right? So bacteria are said to be prokaryotic. When we talk about Kingdom Monera, then we are talking about bacteria. Means all the bacteria are, in other words, they are said to be the monerans. Right? Further, in the higher classes, you will also study that bacteria are classified into two types that are called as archaebacteria and eubacteria. But for now, let us continue our study about Kingdom Monera by studying the characteristics of these organisms. The most important characteristics of monerans is they are prokaryotic. As I have discussed earlier, they are prokaryotic, and being prokaryotic, they have a few very important characteristics that you should know beforehand, that the two-layered cell membrane and the membrane bound cell organelles, they are absent. Next is the nuclear material is free floating in the cytoplasm, and that is why it is called as nucleoid. DNA is circular DNA, but it is double stranded as it is seen in the eukaryotic cell. Apart from DNA, these bacterial cells also have plasmid, and this plasmid is to transfer the characteristics. The bacterial cell wall is very tough, and that is why it is not made up of simple cellulose molecule, but it is composed of a very complex polysaccharide called as peptidoglycan, and sometimes it is also called as murein. These cell walls are so tough that they are otherwise called as capsules, and they are highly resistant to the chemicals and environmental stress. Ribosomes in the bacterial cells, they are 70S type as compared to the 80S type in the eukaryotic cells. When we talk about the physiological processes, then if we talk about respiration in the bacteria, then it is mostly anaerobic type of respiration is shown, but some of them are also aerobic, and that is why both the cases they show decomposition, and they help in cleaning of environment. They also help in fermentation processes. Locomotion in case of bacteria is shown by either cilia and flagella, and if you see some bacteria, they may be having one or more than one flagella for the process of locomotion. Nutrition in the case of bacteria is mostly heterotrophic, means they depend upon the other organisms for the food, but exceptions also there, like if you talk about cyanobacteria that are also called as the blue green algae, and they are autotrophic, and when we can say that they are the first organisms on this earth which showed photosynthesis. In terms of reproduction, bacterial cells show asexual mode of reproduction, most commonly asexual mode, and this asexual mode comprises of the fission process. Whereas if sexual mode of reproduction is considered, they undergo transformation process. Transformation is one process of the sexual mode. Another process is transduction. Under asexual mode of reproduction, bacteria also show the spore formation, as fungi show spore formations. Let's talk about the economic importance of bacteria. Bacteria are highly useful in maintaining soil fertility, which you would have studied in class 8 also, that how do they maintain soil fertility. Nitrogen fixing bacteria are there, denitrifying bacteria are also there. Second important usefulness is they are helpful in dairy industries, in making of curd, in making of cheese. All these probiotics are made using the bacteria. Third is vinegar preparation. Vinegar preparation is also very important, and it is done by using bacteria, so bacteria are very important. Nowadays, bacteria are highly essential for biotechnological studies. Just now I told you about the plasmid. So plasmid actually provides an important unique identity to the bacteria, and these plasmids are only important for the biotechnological studies. Fifth is in pharmaceutical industries, means making of antibiotics and medicines. So pharmaceuticals, they use by bacteria at a very high rate. Our gut itself is having lot of bacteria. The most common and most important is Escherichia coli, and that helps in maintaining the digestive system of our body. So till now we have seen how bacteria are useful for us. Now let us see how they are harmful for us, means they also cause some kind of diseases, like for example if we talk about tuberculosis, cholera, typhoid, anthrax. So these examples which I am giving you, I am giving you the examples of the disease causing bacteria, like tuberculosis is caused by Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Cholera is caused by Vibrio cholerae. Typhoid is caused by Salmonella typhi. Anthrax is caused by Bacillus anthracis. So these are the few examples of the bacteria which causes different kind of diseases in the human beings, but at the same time they also cause diseases in the plants. So I would like you to find out the diseases which are caused by the bacteria in the plants. So in this way we have understood about the kingdom Monera in a nutshell, wherein bacteria are studied, and bacteria are having the different characteristics, their economic importance, and diseases caused are discussed in this particular video. If you want even more information regarding the topic, and if you have any query regarding the topic, you can post me in the comment box. And if you have liked this content, and if you want more content like this on my channel, so please subscribe to the channel, and I would like you to recommend this channel to your known, so that they also can get benefit from this and my channel can grow. Thanks a lot for understanding this topic and viewing this channel. Thank you.